So I do have to apologize to YouTube because I did not go live yesterday, and I don't think I went live on the 5th day, or maybe in the 4th day on here because y'all, I got sick. And it's crazy that I got sick because on day 4 of PR3, I know I was telling y'all my Shopify dashboard was locked. Well, shout out to Chase from Shopify because he helped me get my dashboard unlocked. So we've been in the dashboard for 2 days now. I did go live on Instagram, so if y'all would please, and my mom always tell me, say the name, please follow me on my business Instagram at Lash So Savvy. No periods, no underscores, no none of that, just Lash So Savvy. I go live on there every day at 7. I'm not going live tomorrow because they've been updated for almost 6 days in a row, and there's no real update outside of the Shopify dashboard. But now that my dashboard is open, I'm able to go in. I went and created a pivot table, and basically it's filtered by order, date, total, payment status, fulfillment status, and delivery status. So I can go in and see who has tracking, who doesn't. It's filtered by like paid, chargeback, chargeback won, chargeback lost, refunded, partially refunded. So we're going in and we're addressing each issue case by case, however it presents itself. So far I've been able to go through 38 files just today alone, and I'll show y'all my pivot table that I created. So that all the green means is just like what's complete, what has a folder. And I know the first ones are like back to back, but people ordered several times. So if you keep scrolling like through the pivot table, you'll see like different highlights. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to where y'all can see. The order that I just did before I got on here, she ordered 6 times. And I had a couple of realizations today. So let me share one fun fact that I learned today. FedEx recycles tracking numbers. So if you're a business owner and you plan on using FedEx when you create your business account, tell them you do not want your tracking numbers recycled. Because I came across an order that said like out for delivery. Mind you, I shipped this order in 2020. I said there's no way she's just now getting this order like around this time. Like that can't be possible. So we go in and we look, and it's a completely different order for a completely different person, like shipped out of somewhere completely different. So my mom tells me like, oh yeah, FedEx be recycling tracking numbers unless you request them not to. So I have to request them not to recycle my tracking numbers because that messes me up in my files. But now that I know that, I know like, okay, I can share this information with y'all because how will we know? How will we know? So they do that. When you create your business FedEx account, tell them you do not want them to recycle your tracking numbers. So that was one thing that we learned today. The second thing that I learned today was people were literally selling like full on, full out. I knew that because people would tell me they're selling out, but I can really see it now because that girl ordered. Shout out to you. I hope you're still selling. I hope you were able to find another vendor, girl. I'm not going to put her name out there, but she ordered 6 times. She had ordered, and she was like one of my very first customers. Like when I first opened wholesale before I was having issues, she was order 1036, 1309, 1588, 1764, 1783, and 2201. So even though like, yes, there were several issues that needed to be addressed, the communication, the shipping time frames, inventory, workers, like everything needed to be addressed. What I will say is when they got them products, baby, they was gone. It went from my hands to theirs to everybody else's. Like everybody was really selling out, and that really makes me happy that I was able to provide that quality. And now I have the opportunity to kind of like, I'm not gonna say rebrand because this is not me rebranding, but I have a chance to like restructure my business and come back with like the situations that I didn't have in control. So, you know, like I said, I have pivot tables now. Everybody that orders from me gets a file now. So here's what the filing systems look like. And it's by name, and we have like boxes we put the orders in, and they go into the crates, and it's in alphabetical order. And then I have these checklists. Now these are just for this project specifically, so I can address who needs refunds and who doesn't. But I'll give y'all a look at the spreadsheet, right? So it says project R3 quarter 3 2024, and then the first thing we look for in the order is, was the order placed with the vendor. I had a spreadsheet that I shared with my vendor, so I can go into that spreadsheet that I was sharing with them and look and see, was this order placed? Was the order shipped to the customer? That was why I needed my Shopify dashboard unlocked, because I had to upload those tracking numbers in Shopify. So there's yes or no for that. Was the order missing products? As we're going through these files, we're printing all the communication with the customer. So any emails I sent to you, you sent to me, DMs, text messages, they all go in the folder, so I can have a paper trail of all of our communication. So if you said like, hey, I'm missing something, obviously we shipped it. Well, obviously the order was placed with the vendor, you got it, and it was missing something. But if they weren't missing anything, I just put no. Did the customer request a refund? And that's just someone saying like, hey, I want my money back. And we yes or no. Did this customer charge back their order? Some of them did charge back, which is completely fine, because there was a point in time where I know Shopify stopped me from refunding people, because Shopify has stopped me from refunding people because they're like, you're trying to refund too much money at one time, because I tried to give everybody back their money at the time. So after the chargeback question, there's like a little side question. Did we win the chargeback, yes or no? And I'll just answer that if they did. And then the last question is, do we owe this customer a refund? If so, list the amount. And then there's like a little note section at the bottom for us to notate. So I'll read the girl's order who had the 6. So I wrote, this was a file I did. I said customer had 6 orders, and I listed all the order numbers. She received orders 1036, 1309, 1588, 1783. Order 1764 was the password. She charged back and 1 for order 2201, and then the tracking number are on the invoices. I'm not going to challenge her chargeback. She never got that order, so she rightfully so deserved her money back. So that's how I filled this one out. Girl, I'm sorry if they see your name, but she spent like $1,000 with me. I'm so appreciative of her. And obviously her business was selling. She's from Cali. I'm from Cali, so. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. I don't have any other like updates or anything like that, but I'm super excited. Time went so fast today. Me and my mom started at like 7:45, and by the time I looked up, it was 7 o'clock. It was time for me to go live. So, you know, time flies by when you're having fun. And I'm just so back in my element. I had deja vu earlier too, and it just like reminded me like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be regardless of what it looks like. And I was telling my live this the other day, like I never want people to like think I'm afraid of other people seeing me trying to restart my business, because they probably be like, oh girl, it's a wrap for that, like don't even try to bring that back up. And it's just like, it's very much relevant. I just seen a comment literally on my last live, and someone was like, are you opening are you about to start back wholesaling? I went live on TikTok. People writing me like, oh my God, girl, I haven't seen you in forever. Are you about to start back wholesaling? And yes, I actually am. I know they hate to see me coming. I know a wholesale hate to see me coming. For real, I really did have a booming business. And I miss it so much. I try, and it's like, almost like, me just always gravitated back to it, because I really did try to like let it go. I tried it and I was unhappy. Like I'm like, yeah, I'm not meant to do anything else but this. And I'm also coming out with a whole bunch of like new things, added things, new prices, everything. And again, it's not a rebrand. It's just me adding structure to the business. It's me scaling the business, and now knowing like the type of leverage the business has. Knowing like my customers, their experience, and I'm able to go through those emails, because I had a girl, she cussed me clean flat out, honey. I didn't see it at the time, but as I'm going through the files now, I'm able to like go back and kind of like see their feedback on how they felt as a customer, because everybody's experience is not the same. Some people had really good experience, other people was just like, nah, this wasn't it for me, which is completely fine. But I need both. Like I appreciate both sides, because it helps me see what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, and where I can improve. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that email, if I could pull it up, I would. I don't even remember what the order number was, but it was like one of my earlier ones, and she ordered twice for me. Her second order, I refunded to her though. That's where she was just going off. She was like, "You have great products." And in a synopsis, she was like, "You have great products, but there's a lot of other things you could work on other than having great products." She didn't like the fact that I was going live a lot, but I was like, that was my way of kind of like addressing more people at one time. And I didn't know anything about email marketing and things like that. Like, it was just a lot of things that I didn't know, and I was still new. But either way, I appreciate her feedback. The email was amazing. She, took her time. She typed it out. She sent me well wishes. She did receive her refund, and she thanked me for how fast she got her refund. But I just wasn't able to personalize as much, if that makes sense. Like, I wasn't able to be more personable like how it was in the beginning when I had 50 customers. I was able to personalize with them, like, girl, yes, and do all that. But as the business kept growing and growing, like, there was one girl who ordered at the very beginning. By the time she was ready to place her second order, it was 400 people in front of her. You get what I'm saying? So like if it's like that personal side just kind of like dies down, and that makes people feel a certain type of way, which I completely understand. But also, like, we're all business owners. Like, I'm here to help your business, you're here to help my business, and then like you have a service to provide to everyone else. So obviously on a professional level, it's like, okay, where's my products? Why aren't you responding? Those type of things. But when it comes to like being personable, like, I can't be personable with every single person. I try to. I really do. If you get on my live, I remember your name, your tag, everything like that. But as far as like email wise, like trying to be personable, I can't do that. It literally has to be like the business only. You know what I'm saying? We can connect on my personal Instagram and stuff like that, and we can kiki and we can haha, and you can tell me everything. But as far as like email wise, like, you gotta think, people was like sending me appreciation emails, people was cussing me out. It was just a whole lot going on in email, in the like communication aspect. Let me not stop saying email. In the communications aspect that I was trying to grasp as one person, and I really couldn't do it because I didn't have any protocols in place. I didn't have a set out email that would generate to my customers to give them an auto update after the 3rd or 5th day of them waiting for their order. I didn't have that. I will have that now. I didn't have like a tracking process. I will have that now. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a whole bunch of things. I didn't have this folder system where somebody could email me and I can go in their file and be like, well, why isn't this done? Because my new checklist for active orders, it's going to be completely different. It's going to be a step-by-step, like, this was supposed to be done. Somebody has to initial when it's done. This needs to be done, initial when it's done. And you better believe I'll be on top of that. Okay, so it's just a lot of just restructuring, scaling the business, and all that going on. I'm super excited. I really am. And I'm still sick. It's so annoying. Never too sick to eat through, though. That's probably why I can't get better. I keep hitting this stupid thing, but I can't stop, y'all. I stopped smoking blacks. And it's crazy because after I got my teeth done, I just swore up and down like I was just coming back on the internet. I was still been gone, but I love my teeth. But I definitely had to stop smoking the blacks when I got my teeth done. But yeah, that's all I have, y'all. If y'all have questions and stuff like that, y'all can feel free to reach out to me. I'm not going to keep y'all too long. It's Saturday night. My cousin's birthday is supposed to be today. If y'all know anything about Michigan, hey, you're new here. Hey, girl. I just seen your comment on my other video. Nice teeth, thank you. I just seen your comment on my other video. I didn't respond back because I was literally just about to go live, but I literally just said a girl just asked me, am I opening back? I am. I just created like a new system for my wholesale program, so we're going through all of my old orders first, and then once these are completed, then I'm going to open up the store back, because a lot of people have been requesting that, and I've been missing selling my products. There's going to be like so many things added, so many new like procedures and protocols. It's just,
don't wanna, well, I'm just.
My mom is back here. Now she wants to talk.
No, I just have a question because you are getting a lot of comments about, opening, and we know that you are going to open. Do you kind of want to do like a notify me, like, you know how they do that, so that, because it's I can tell it's gonna be a lot of, and
I think it's gonna be like a good reaction when I do open back up.
No, I'm saying like prior to, while you're doing this, you can
Oh,
actually
make a list. Yeah.
set your thing up so that people will know, like, damn, she about to, you know what I mean? Because your traction is gonna, you want to build your traction now,
Right.
so that you'll know like what's ahead
What
of
people,
you.
yeah.
What's ahead of you.
Okay.
So you know,
Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. I'm new with my website. I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring y'all. My website is lashtsosavvy.com. So I will do that. My mom wants me to put out a basically a wait list, like a join list, and you just put your email, your information on there. And as soon as the store opens, you'll be the first to be notified, and you can go ahead and get first. It's first come, first serve. And if you like go back to like the nice comments that I have on my page, I sell out pretty frequently and pretty quickly. But I'm excited. I would love to have y'all. I would love to help y'all start your businesses. I gave some advice earlier about FedEx. Same mom knows best. Yeah, my mom been around. If you're super new, then you don't know her. Her name is Mama TM. I'm NishTM, and we just created this process. My mom had came when my business was just like having an overflow, like an abundance of orders. And so she kind of just like had to get the hang of it, because my mom, she's not into beauty at all. My mom don't wear lashes. Like she just like, nah, that's not for me. So I had to get her like up to date on like what was going on and why I was selling so much and what I was selling. And she adapted really well. A lot of people, reached out to her personally. She was able to address their issues, and so she'll be a big part of my business once it is back up and running. Girl,
I do. I ain't gonna just ignore it.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna help you, but I got, I'll throw in some nails.
She said she gonna throw y'all in some nails. But yeah, my mom does nails. She has a nail business too, so y'all can check her out. I don't even know if her website is out yet.
My website been up.
Oh.
Done and everything. I just got paid them.
But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm super excited to show like the rollout and get all of this done. And once everything comes together, I think it's gonna be like really beautiful. People are gonna be able to see the growth. People are gonna be able to see like the corrections immediately. Like it's not a process like, oh, we gotta wait for this to be. No, it's implemented right away. And I'm excited to have these meetings with my vendors to see like what I can get for y'all. Like it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice, and I'm going through the motions. I'm super happy. Today flew by, so I know our deadline of this month, like the end of this month, it'll be met. I went through 36 files, and I have not touched that many files in one day in a minute, but I was able to do 36 today, so I know if I can do 36 tomorrow, 36 the next day. My mom is also working on the ones that we already did, which, how many do you think that is? How many did you do? How many do you think that is?
It's them plus them.
It got to be like well over like 80. Maybe might even be 100. Thank you. I appreciate you for joining my live, Renee. I remember your name, Renee. Is it McZeal? That's so pretty. I like your last name. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go because I don't have anything else. Hopefully I get like better, like my voice and things like that. I need to stop smoking this hookah for real. But I'm gonna get back to work. I know I'm lame. I probably won't go live tomorrow. I'll go live on Monday though. That is how you say it? Yeah, I like it. Anything with a Z. Girl, my name is Zanisha. That's my real name. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna be back live on Monday to kind of like give y'all a little update of how or Tuesday, to let y'all know like how the 3 days went, where we are. I have like over 2,000 orders to go through, and that's just Shopify. Then I have to go through my Wix store. But after that, like I said, September 30th, I'll be done. I'll be opening up my store. I'm just super excited. I see her on my website now. Let me see where she's from. Oh, she's from Arizona. So yeah, I'm super excited, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And I'll talk to y'all on Tuesday. Bye.